Hey there everybody, it's another great day for a workout here on Jessica Smith TV. And today we're gonna take you through a quick cardio workout that's designed to help you lose weight even if you're dealing with some bad knees. So let's just walk and talk for a little bit here. So the term bad knees is very broad. So I just wanna say up front, if you're working with a specific injury or condition, not all of these exercises may be appropriate for you. So please be sure to listen to your body and see what works. And of course, if you're under a doctor or a physical therapist's care, always be sure to stick with their recommendations over mine, as they know what's best for your condition. So walking is one of the best ways to get your heart rate up without as much impact as something like jogging. So walking indoors is great when the weather is nasty outside. If you can't get out for a walk, you can modify your walk indoors. One of the things you want to watch for, however, is that you're not just walking in place for too long a period of time, because that can start to strain the knees a little bit more. So that's why if you ever do walking videos, you see that we really mix up the steps so that we're not just going straight up and down, pounding into the knees here either. But we're just doing this to warm up first so we can talk and walk and get the cardio going, and then we'll get into some different steps too. So while you're walking in place, make sure that you're burning as many calories as you can by keeping your upper body nice and tall, your shoulders back and down. You can also think about engaging your abs slightly by pulling them in towards your spine. You don't want to hold your breath though. Just keep that spine nice and tall, picking up the feet. You're pumping the arms too, burning extra calories that way as well. Good, so let's go ahead and switch gears. We're gonna move into just a lateral or side to side step tap. Let's go this way first. So we step tap with the feet. So this is just kind of like walking sideways, but in place, right? So this kind of movement is really good for working the inner and outer thighs as we're changing direction here. Good, so we can get the arms involved a little bit more. And as you do that little side to side step tap, I just want you to push forward, out. So as we're tapping the toe, press your palms forward. Keep that nice tall posture. Good. So heart rate should be gently climbing here. Good, tap that foot lightly in. The nice thing about this workout is you don't need a lot of space to do it. Press out through the heels of your hands. So we're getting a little work through the forearms and the muscles in the wrist too. Good, now see if you can keep this going, but all you're gonna do is take your arms overhead. So anytime our arms go overhead, the heart rate starts to pick up a little more, right? So if there's any reason that your shoulders shouldn't be doing this kind of movement, you can just keep your hands right out in front of your chest where we were before. Good, so let's just do a couple more like this. Nice, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel this a little bit. Good. And 4, and 3, and 2. Let's come back to our walk in place. Now we're gonna change this up a little bit by lifting the knees a little higher in front of the body. So keep that nice tall posture, abs in tight, and just start to drive your knees up towards your chest. So just lift as high as you can. One thing I want you to watch for here is that as that knee comes up, you don't start to round your back. So keep that tall posture, keep your shoulders back and down. Good, and to make this a little more intensive for the heart, you can start to take your opposite arm and lift it up towards the ceiling here. Good. So again, a little more intensity anytime those arms go over your head. Just see what works for you. Keep lifting tall. Good, that's it. Nice. Make sure you're stepping down gently with that foot as it lowers. And remember, when it comes to the pace here, this is really up to you. You don't have to stay with my tempo. If you need to go a little slower, you can do that too. If you want to go a little faster, go for it. But it's really just about listening to your body and making this work for you, especially if you're working with bad knees. 4 more, 3, 2. Let's take it back to that basic walk in place, just to transition. So we're gonna move into what I call a tapping jumping jack. We're not really gonna jump, it's just a version of a jumping jack. So you're gonna tap your toes out to the side. Just do the feet with me here. So it's a light little toe touch, really. Watch out that I don't get Peanut there. She's working out on her bone. So the arms can either go shoulder level if you have issues with your shoulders, or you can reach all the way up and down, pulling down your back. So it's kind of like a half jumping jack. So we've taken out that impact, but really working through that nice big range of motion with the arms, tapping the feet to get the heart rate up. You're doing great. Stay with me here. Tap and tap. Good. So a lot of these moves, in fact, all of these moves, you can find them in our Walk On DVD series. So walking is great again, but remember, if you're doing it inside, you want to mix things up to avoid straining your knees even further and to get a great workout, right? Let's do 4 more here, 3 more, 2, last set. Take it back to your walk and just hold. Catch your breath for a second because we kind of shot the heart rate up a little bit there, didn't we? Good work. Okay, so we're gonna do one more exercise here. And I just call this one a crossover kick. What I love about this is anytime your leg is crossing over the midline of your body, your inner thighs have to activate. So we're getting a little toning benefit for the inner thighs with this step. So all you're gonna do is just a little step, kick and cross over. Now as an added bonus, we can work our abs here by pushing the arms down and across. So think about bending your elbows up to your shoulders and push down as you kick across. So there's a little bit of a gentle twist there. So I'm working the abs, especially if you keep them pulled into your spine. It's a nice way to just kind of shake out the leg. If there's any tension that you felt building up in your knee joints, great way to just sort of shake it out. Just make sure you're not hyperextending through the knee on that kick. Good. A couple more of that nice, good twist. You got it. So hopefully you worked up just a little bit of a sweat. You got the heart rate up there. Nice little gentle cardio workout that's easier on the knees. We can do it anytime, anywhere. Whether it's raining or snowing outside, we make it work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it back to that walk. Good. So we're just gonna do a quick cool down because this was just a really quick little cardio burst. We don't have to cool down too much because we've been gently bringing it down with this little recovery walk. So just breathe. Last thing we're gonna do here are just some heel digs to the front. You can take your hands to your hips. You're gonna flex your feet and dig the heels forward. So just keeping it moving, pulling your toes back to your shins, so you're really strengthening those muscles in the lower part of the leg. We don't always think about the muscles in the shins, but they're so important to help keep the toes lifting as you walk, especially as we're aging. You notice we start to shuffle our feet a little bit more. That's in part because those muscles are starting to get weak. So all of this kind of flexion of the feet, we do that also in our walk-on workouts a lot to help you strengthen those shin muscles, which could help lead to preventing falls and slips that start to happen to us as we get older. Just give me 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Nice job. Just take 1 foot in front of you. Push your hips back. You don't really have to bend that knee, but just hinge forward until you feel a gentle stretch. You might want to hold onto a wall or a chair to do that. There's a little balance involved there. Take it up to the other side. Push your hips back. So I have just a little bend in the knee, nothing major. Again, we don't want to stress the knee. Peanut, thanks for working so hard with us. And from there, let's just take the hands on the hip, on the thighs. Inhale, round your spine. Exhale, little arch. Inhale, round the back. Big arch. Roll it on up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Great job. Thanks for joining me for this quick cardio workout. So remember, please be sure to check out our Walk On DVD series if you're looking for more options to help with weight loss and general fitness and improving your energy and all of that good stuff. It's available on Amazon.com. All of the links are below. Thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. Peanut and I will see you for another workout soon. Take care, everybody.